to the second in our regular quarterly meetings for the year 2021. At our last meeting, held on 5th February 2021, the main subject matter was our proposal to address the crisis of voter access to polling units in Nigeria. The Commission proposed to do so by converting the well-known and well-established voting points and voting point settlements to polling units and consolidating them with the existing polling units. We decided to consult widely with stakeholders. Considering your role in our democracy, which is central, the Commission began the series of consultations with leaders of political parties. After extensive interactions with other stakeholders and fieldwork by officials of the Commission, the number of polling units and consequently voters' access to them has been substantially enhanced. Nigeria now has 176,846 polling units. Only yesterday, 16 June 2021, the Commission presented the new polling units to Nigerians and their distribution nationwide. The list is already uploaded on our website and social media platforms. On behalf of the Commission, I would like to express our appreciation once again to leaders of political parties for the support you have always given to the Commission. I want to reassure you that the Commission will continue to consult you on matters critical to the consolidation of our electoral process. Infographics containing the summary of the new distribution of polling units in Nigeria is contained in your folders for this meeting. We believe that political parties will use the information in planning for future elections, including the nomination of your polling agents for elections at PU level. Closely tied to the expansion of voter access to polling units is the resumption of the continuous voter registration, including the creation of a portal that will enable Nigerians to commence their registration online before concluding the process physically at designated centers. The Commission has fixed Monday, 28 June 2021 for the exercise to commence nationwide. The CVR will be a major issue for discussion at this meeting. The Commission will demonstrate to you how the proposed online registration will proceed, including a presentation of the new INEC voter enrollment device, or what we call IVED. As you are aware, a number of by-elections and major end-of-tenure elections are scheduled to hold before the 2023 general election. This weekend, 2 by-elections are holding in Kaduna State for the Sabongari State constituency, in which 5 political parties are fielding candidates, and in Jigawa State for the Gwaram Federal constituency, where 10 political parties are participating. We have concluded all arrangements for these by-elections, including the sensitive materials that will arrive today in the 2 constituencies. So far, the processes have been rancor-free. We urge you to appeal to your candidates and supporters to maintain the current peaceful atmosphere. For the outstanding by-elections, I want to assure you that as soon as vacancies are declared by the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, we will release the timetable for the Jos North Bassa Federal Constituency of Plateau State and the Lere Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. Again, as you are aware, the Commission yesterday released the timetable and schedule of activities for the Ekiti State governorship election holding on the 18th of June 2022, and that of Osun State holding on the 16th July 2022. Copies of the timetable have been sent to your various offices officially, but we have also included infographics in your folders for this meeting. The purpose of the advance notice for the 2 elections is to provide you and other stakeholders ample time to prepare for the elections as we have done in similar situations in the past, the latest being the Anambra governorship election and the area council election in the Federal Capital Territory. In respect of the Anambra governorship election, all 18 political parties have expressed interest to participate and have scheduled their primaries for the election in line with the dates provided for in the timetable released by the Commission. In the case of the FCT area council election, political parties have concluded their primaries for the 68 constituencies made up of 6 area council chairmen and 62 councillors. A total of 14 political parties out of 18 have nominated 110 candidates for chairmanship and deputy chairmanship positions and 362 candidates for councilorships. Altogether, 14 political parties have nominated 472 candidates to vie for 16 elective offices in the FCT. For 68 elective offices in the FCT. An infographic distribution of the nominations by area council is included in your folders for this meeting. On this note, I would like to remind political parties about the recent letters written to you by the Commission on the imperative of complying with the provisions of the law as well as our regulations governing the conduct of party primaries and nomination of candidates. The Commission is not happy that candidates for elections are now being determined through litigation long after elections have been concluded and winners declared by INEC. The problem lies squarely with the conduct of party primaries and nomination of candidates by some political parties. We urge you to hold yourselves to the same high standard of free, fair, and credible elections that you hold INEC in all elections. You must ensure strict compliance with your party constitutions, the law and the Commission's regulations and guidelines on party primaries in particular, and the management of party affairs in general. After all, Nigerians only exercise their democratic right to elect leaders from the candidates presented by political parties. Electing good leaders begins with the quality of primaries conducted by political parties. We will do our part to ensure that our elections continue to improve. May I also draw your attention to your obligation under sections 92, subsection 3, and 93, subsection 4 of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended, which require political parties to submit to the Commission their election expenses within 6 months and election contribution report within 3 months after the declaration of results of an election. We have reminded political parties of these obligations in respect of the Edo and Ondo governorship elections held last year. However, only 7 out of 14 parties have responded in the case of Edo and 8 out of 17 in the case of Ondo State. We wish to remind political parties of the consequences of the failure to do so as enshrined in the Electoral Act. We therefore expect all defaulting parties to comply in earnest as we prepare for forthcoming elections. As I said earlier, the main purpose of this meeting is to consult with political parties on the resumption of the CVR exercise. We look forward to a robust discussion that will improve the exercise, believing, as we all do, that the register of voters is at the heart of credible elections. Party leaders, party chairmen, I thank you all for listening and God bless.
Access to polling units across the country with plausible justification, none envisaged that arsonists bent on atrophying gains made by the electoral management body would go on an overdrive to destroy assets and facilities of the Commission, which are national assets. Even when some concerned Nigerians raised alarm based on credible intelligence that plans to burn down the Commission's offices were afoot with intendment to dissuade these perpetrators, first, from carrying out their dastardly acts. And secondly, to alert security agencies. This arsonist still went ahead. At the last count, over 21 of these offices had been razed down. We are grieved that crucial national assets as INEC facilities, housing sensitive and non-sensitive electoral materials and equipment, will be destroyed, and in the process, diminish the capacity of the electoral management body to conduct election in the country. We are, however, glad that in spite of this setback, and after expressing trawl of regret, the Commission did not allow this to dampen its spirit, but went ahead dutifully to continue with the ongoing expansion of voter access to polling units, which it unveiled yesterday. We dare say that we do not envy the staff, management, and leadership of the Commission at this crucial period in Nigeria's political history, as working in the Commission has become one of the most hazardous jobs to undertake on account of attack it has suffered over the last few months. For we, the body of political parties that have jettisoned the habitual blame game of interdicting scapegoats for the electoral and democratic ills of our country, we see this braveness on the part of the Commission as the needed sacrifice to pay to sustain effort by stakeholders in the political ecosystem to build a country where not only democracy will be practiced without hindrance, but to support this quest with periodic, credible, fair, free, and inclusive elections. We are not also unaware of massive bashing by the political class in the country in recent months by Nigerians over crude behavior and uncultured actions by some politicians who, in their bid to win elections, have deployed all kinds of unorthodox antics to cow opponents and threaten the system, including extremity of violence and killings that accompany it. As party managers, we have not swept these concerns under the carpet, as we are convinced that why these have continued to thrive is partly on account of death of credible, quality, patriotic, and selfless individuals with impeccable democratic credentials to drive the push for organic and representative democracy in Nigeria. To this end, the Inter-Party Advisory Council, which I'm privileged to lead, is in advanced partnership discussion stage with the Chartered Institute of Forensics and Certified Fraud Examiners of Nigeria to help strengthen capacity of political parties to conduct proper and professional due diligence on aspirants seeking to contest for various positions under the platforms of various political parties in the country before after elections, and to also support in the party primaries that is currently ongoing. We are hopeful that this effort will yield positive results as deep professional background checks exercised on aspirants to ascertain their integrity, credibility, and electoral worth before and after the polls with further scrutiny by security agencies and other stakeholders will help the polity. We are further enthused with the successful unveiling of 56,872 polling units yesterday, bringing the total number of the polling units to 176,846 in the country, and breaking the 25-year jinx of failed effort to do this by the Commission, in addition to removing hundreds of polling units from private properties, royal palaces, shrines, mosques, and churches, a clear indication that the Commission is prepared to face the onerous task ahead 2023 and beyond. As preparation for resumption of the CVR, building and testing of online registration and other electoral activities continue ahead of the November 6, 2021 gubernatorial polls, we encourage the Commission to put its best leg forward and help build a vibrant and strong nation. The Nigerians believe in the Commission, and this is the only opportunity for us to have a very good Commission that will help this country to stop some of the mayhem that is going on here. Thank you, and God bless every one of us.